It's a rainy December day, so I think I should make some soup. And as is usual with me, I'm making it with whatever I have around the house, which is onion and red and green pepper. I'm going to use barley because I have this barley and I need to use it. Otherwise, I would probably use lentils. I just like them better. For the protein, which is also would be in your bean, and maybe barley. Yes, barley is a good source of protein. But I'm using Quorn with a Q for my chicken, we'll say. We'll say I'm making chicken barley soup, but I'm not using chicken. And these are the Quorn tenders, not the breaded ones. And I would have used more, but I ran out, so it's probably only about a half a cup. I have vegetable broth, and I'm going to use 4 cups of it. I don't have any specific reason for that, except I want to have a couple cups of soup. So the first thing to do is to simmer fry your cut vegetables, your raw vegetables. And then it's going to cook a long time so that the barley can cook. Another thing you might do is cook the barley or your beans separate, or your grains. Notice I'm not using pasta. You could cook them separate and then add them at the last minute to your soup. But I'm going to go ahead and let it slow cook. So I have these vegetables. The vegetable broth is already flavored, but I am going to add a bay leaf for when it's simmering, some garlic. I think I'll do that right now. Garlic powder. And then a little bit of basil as well. So you don't need to simmer fry your raw vegetables very long. A couple of minutes. And then you can add the rest of your ingredients and let it simmer let it come to a boil and then reduce the heat so it's a very low boil or a simmer, and let it cook. It depends on how much barley you use. It could be up to an hour. I think, because I'm using probably about 1/8 of a cup of barley, I'll check it after 40 minutes of simmering on low. So just cut up some vegetables of your choice. You could use summer squashes. If I had butternut squash, if they had butternut squash at the store today, I would have bought that and used that in the soup. It would have added a nice color. Well, carrots. You can also use carrots. So simmer fry your vegetables just for a moment, and then add everything else. There's the corn. And I'll add a little basil. Not much. I don't want to add too many other seasonings because I know that broth has a flavor. And I bought Swanson brand because it was the only one I could find that was vegetable. And this says it's certified organic. I didn't buy it for that reason. And now I'm thinking, my original plan was 3 cups, and I'm going back to that. 3 cups of broth. This might only hold 4 or 5. Okay, 3 cups of broth. My chopped vegetables, my corn. I want it to come to a boil now, so I'm going to turn it up. Add my barley. And after I turn it down, I'll go back to studying. And I'll check it in about a half hour. I don't know why it has to talk like that. 1 bay leaf. And make sure you take out your bay leaf when you're done cooking it, before you serve it. I'll bring the camera over just for the heck of it. Here is gonna be soup. That's the bay leaf floating around. So you've got a nice colorful vegetables and the corn with a Q Bring it to a boil and then let simmer for at least 30 minutes. And what you're waiting for is your barley or whatever grain or bean you use to cook. Oops. I think the soup is done and it smells really good. I know you can't smell it. But there it is. It's been cooking maybe 40 minutes. I think it's done. Like I said, it smells great. And it's going to have your calories are going to probably be, they're going to depend on what you used as far as barley, lentils, etc. So mine has about 200 calories because I just use a little bit of barley, but that's where your calories are probably going to come from. Anyway, that will warm me up.